can only give you a half-assed answer to this. So I'm going to do my best to kind of elaborate on why that is the case. So if you come over to, and I'll give you this link if you like it, but the platform is called Web Retailer, and it's webretailer.com. Usually every year they do a ranking of the world's top Amazon marketplace sellers. Now they also do it for eBay as well, and I believe they've started doing it for Walmart too. And it makes very, very interesting reading. You should definitely go and check it out. Here is the link if you are on my lovely, lovely Q&A. And if you're not, then you'll just have to navigate your way over there, send to all, or just type into Google the world's top Amazon marketplace sellers, and I'm sure you'll get to it that way. Anyway, so what they would do is they'd aggregate all this data, and then every year they'd give us out a list of the best sellers, the top 1,000 Amazon sellers, all right? So you can see in position 1, Posse number 1, Music Magpie, then Media Mopes, All Your Music, World of Books, which is where I get a ton of my books from, bloody, 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 blah. So that's all ranked. Now, unfortunately, they haven't done this. They didn't do it last year, and they haven't done it this year either. So I'm not quite sure why that is the case, which kind of sucks. But my guess is because it would take an inordinate amount of time to rank it all. That's probably my guess, but I don't know for sure. But I would definitely go and check it out anyway, because you'll get good ideas, and it's a great thing to do to go and check out what extremely successful Amazon sellers like that 9 and 10 figure Amazon selling businesses are doing, and then copy that, because success leaves clues. So that doesn't really answer Emmanuel's question though. So my second part of the guess is, because Amazon here in Australia is such a young marketplace. I mean, it's only been going since what? Since November, December, it's only been going for. So like 6 months, basically. There's not going to be a lot of data about what's going on. I can tell you, however, from my own Amazon businesses, so my own Amazon business, which I am fully on track to hit $2 million this financial year, so end of this financial year, I'm on track to hit $2 million. Amazon Australia currently represents approximately 5%, it's actually just under 5% of my total Amazon income. And remember that I'm selling here in Australia, of course. I also have 2 brands that we're selling in India. Of course, I'm selling in America. I also sell into Canada, into the UK, and I'm selling from the UK into Europe as well, particularly Germany and France, and a little bit into Italy. So Amazon Australia represents 5% of my total sales volume on the Amazon combined Amazon marketplaces. But so not a significant amount. However, that figure, that just less than 5% figure, is growing at a rate of 11% per month. So the money that we're making on Amazon in Australia is growing month on month by approximately 11%. So the last 3 months, for instance, it's been a give or take 11% growth, month on month growth. So I'm very, very happy about that, given the marketplace is very young. And what my strategy is, and what I really, really want to encourage you to think about, is positioning. So with Amazon Australia, I really, really wish with Amazon.com that I would have started earlier, because on Amazon.com, there's a real thing about being the first into a dominant market position to own a particular keyword for the search terms on Amazon. Because once you do that, then it's a very, very virtuous, self-fulfilling prophecy on Amazon to make money. You own the top ranking keyword, or the product that ranks number 1 for the keyword. And by doing that, let's come over to Amazon, and maybe I can give you a much better indication. So let's suppose that you own the search term cooling bag. So let's just go here. Cooler bag you owned the position number 1 for cooler bag on Amazon.com. So anytime somebody typed in cooler bag, you showed up first. Now, what would happen is traditionally you would make a lot or the majority of the sales for that particular search term, you would be making those sales for that. So Amazon would see that and it would be a self-fulfilling prophecy because Amazon rewards sales amongst other things. And because of that, you'd get the dominant position. And unless you know what you're doing, it's actually pretty hard to unseat people who are on position number 1. Now, I wish I would have started Amazon years earlier than I did. I've only been selling on Amazon for 4.5, 5 years. Had I have started earlier, I could have owned those top spots, knowing what I know now, and I could have dominated and I could have been making, I shudder to think how much money I could have been making had I done that. Now, my strategy with Amazon Australia is to own the top spots and to simply wait for the market to catch up to what I'm doing. So it's a medium-term strategy, okay? I'm very, very happy to own all the top spots on Amazon.com.au for all the product searches that I want. In fact, all of my products do own the top spot. And then as Amazon gains volume, and it will, that'll simply be a nice self-fulfilling prophecy, and my profits and revenue will continue to go up. That's why I think that Amazon Australia is such a crazy good opportunity, because we're at ground level. This is ground zero. This is day 1, as it were, for Amazon here in Australia. And you've got a unique opportunity to dominate the search engine rankings. So if somebody comes to Amazon.com.au, types in cooler bag, they're going to see yours in position number 1, position number 1, and that will be a self-fulfilling prophecy for you. The more sales you make, the more you'll own that dominant position, and the more difficult it is to unseat you. In traditional marketing and business, it's called first to market advantage, and it really is an advantage. So, Emmanuel, I don't know the specific answer to your question because that data is not available, but you know what it represents as far as my own business is concerned. And you also know why I believe Amazon Australia represents such a huge opportunity for us as well. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.